The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight. Take a look at her eyes, more than ready to become the standard bearer of this division.
Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow, to NXT. Byron, you are definitely not ready for Asuka.
Oh, hold on, Michael. Maybe on a good day.
No, not on your best day. But for once, there's no shame in that, Saxton. No one is ready for Asuka. Can I finish my thought? I know you're scared.
I get excited when I see Asuka. I'm sorry, Corey. Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Maybe you can borrow Asuka's mask, Byron. Anyway, she's a Women's Grand Slam champion. Raw Women's title, SmackDown Women's title, NXT Women's title, Women's Tag Team title.
Asuka marches to her own drum in life and in the ring.
A lethal striker. By the time her opponent knows what hit him, it's too late.
Introducing the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, AJ Lee. And her opponent from Osaka, Japan, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
Championship action underway. The champ looks as hungry and prepared here as ever.
Yeah, they have absolutely no desire to even entertain the possibility of walking out of here tonight without their title.
So ruthless.
And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Forearm! Oh, leg lariat.
Everyone has their eyes fixated on the Empress.
She scores big with the counter. Asuka can defeat her opponents in a variety of ways, but Corey, which strategy do you think will be best for her tonight?
We all know a strike from Asuka can be more lethal than just about anything, so she should stick to what brought her to the dance. Strikes and submission.
The champion into the cover. And shoulders up before a count of 1.
At this point in the match, I'm not surprised.
She got launched. She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Look at this. Incredible.
To the German.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Oh, that didn't go as Asuka designed.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Ooh, forearm connects.
Drop kick.
Beautiful. Oh, just throwing their body.
Champ taking the worst end of the exchange. Asuka looks to capitalize after the reversal. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Knees meet the face.
Asuka setting up. Running hip attack.
Asuka's in position. It's inevitable. Ringer. Uh-oh, there it is. The Asuka lock is in. The Asuka lock.
Uh-oh.
The submission is locked in deep.
Tap out coming.
It's
Tap
over.
out coming. Oh, look at this. Just breaks the grip, delivers an elbow, and just like that, she's back out of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh, new champion. Oh, and the champ survives.
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
Fighting back with a counter.
And she dodged that one nicely. She'll take things into the ring.
Oh, atomic drop. For the win.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
There's no superstar quite like Asuka. Kick to the gut creates separation. Placed in the corner. Things went from bad to worse.
Shove all the way to the outside.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
Oh, and step up Enziguri. Running Hurricane Rana. Ooh, she just turned it around.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
Oh, God.
Ooh, vicious kick. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Kicks out after 1.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
Oh, double knee face buster.
Oh my God!
Counter from Asuka. This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker.
Gosh. Asuka. Uh-oh, Asuka's found her positioning.
It's cinched in. The Asuka lock.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what choice she has except to tap out. She had to prevent herself from being severely injured. Had to tap out.
Tremendous victory. Asuka is still your champion.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
is the kind of win that opens eyes here in WWE.
A major victory here.
Every single victory in this business means something, and you can tell just by looking at her reaction that she absolutely understands that in this moment.
An absolute in-ring phenom.
Already so much success and limitless expectations for the future.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
He has been absolutely dominant in NXT, beat every big name that tried to take his throne.
Yeah, I see his WWE career following the same pattern, Michael.
You don't need to be a math major to realize that tonight spells disaster for Braun Breaker's opposition.
Or the entire WWE locker room.
And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 218 pounds, Kenny Omega!
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills, this is why I do what I do. A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
Now this is a superstar coming into this one with a major chip on his shoulder. Feels like he's not gotten the respect from the division that he's deserved lately.
Yeah, but respect has to be earned in matches like this, not just handed out. If he can prove himself here, maybe he will get the respect he believes he deserves.
Gonna have to dig down deep here tonight.
Unfortunately for him, he's across the ring from the young powerhouse and heir to a Hall of Fame legacy, Braun Breaker.
If I told you what this kid accomplished just in the first year.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
And referee cuts off the count in one.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Nice counter. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. It's not in bear hug. Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Corey, we've seen the immense success Braun Breaker has already achieved. That has to be a tremendous amount of pressure to maintain this sort of trajectory.
Yeah, Cole, I don't envy the kind of pressure Braun Breaker has on his shoulders, but he needs to maintain focus one match at a time. If he does that, he should be successful.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash-ending powerbomb.
Ooh, that hurt. Oh, up to the middle rope. And a bulldog. Oh.
That'll ring your bell.
saw that coming from Braun.
Up into the electric chair.
Oh my God, a German suplex. Two. A kick out at two.
What a match.
What a punch.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Braun, a knee right to the face. Is it enough? The cover.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Off the ropes. Oh, running knee strike.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Up to the top rope now.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near.
From the top rope. Missile drop kick on point.
Stationary position, turns around.
Well,
Moonsault.
incredible agility.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange. With the control.
What a suplex.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Placed in the corner.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power.
Overhead, belly to belly.
This could do it. Quick shoulder up.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Series of reversals.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
Off the barricade. Snake eyes.
He switches it back around.
And a clothesline.
He's struggling a bit here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
And we just saw some serious offense.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in. And he's taking this to the outside now. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Big forearm.
Braun dodges just in time. Down with the doorbuster.
Braun Breaker setting it up for the military power slam.
Breaker might have him.
Cover. 2 count.
He kicks out somehow.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
We're about to learn a lot about this kid, Braun Breaker, guys. How will he respond to such a close near fall? Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Long way up in the electric chair.
Oh, what a driver.
Feeling like it's over for Breaker.
There's 2. And that'll finally do it. What a victory. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega.
A big win and the celebration has begun.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop in there and celebrate with them. They love to have fun, but they are all business inside the ring. You know, Carter and Chance were a team long before NXT even had a women's tag team division.
And it's paid off because this team is the team to beat in all of WWE.
Here comes trouble in the form of Damage Control.
You're right about that, Saxton. This is one of the most dangerous groups around. Three women who make each other better. Multiple tag team title reigns for Dakota and Io, and countless main events for Bayley.
No doubting that, but they've been taking shortcuts to get to the top of the women's division.
Yeah, and here's the sad part, Michael. They don't have to take all those shortcuts.
Well, you're actually right about that, Saxton. I agree, but shortcuts are what will get them to the top sooner rather than later.
Kai, Bayley, and Sky about to take what they want.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. And their opponents,
you win these, you make a case as one of the best teams ever.
Championship gold at stake in this tag team championship match, and should be an interesting one with Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. And they'll have their work cooperating cut out for them here, dealing with Bayley and Io Sky.
The champions fought so hard to earn those titles, and now they're going to have to fight even harder to retain them.
Teamwork brought them to the top of the tag division, and it's going to keep them there, too. Saw that coming.
Boom! Slam!
With authority.
Ah, saw it coming. Ow! Ah, clubbing blow to the back. Challenger's a little worse for wear now. Dropping the elbow. She manages to get control. Tag. Able to tag her partner.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Ah, springboard. Bang! Right to the side of the face.
Tremendous balance.
Drops the elbow.
Elbow drop.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Oh, God. This is going to be nasty. Oh, leg breaker. She's tagged in. She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone.
Going up top.
Hurricanrana from the top.
That was awesome, Cole.
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Left by the turnbuckles.
Tag is made. Double team maneuver. Off the ropes. Up.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
The challenger not looking good right now.
This is when you have to take advantage of tag team rules and get yourself some breathing room. No good reason to stay in this right now.
She catches Bayley with a counter.
Put down face first. Tag. Oh my God, what a forearm!
Counter from Carter.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT. Here's the pin. Title on the line.
She kicks out with authority.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Reverse DDT.
Carter cranking up the energy in here. I'm feeling it.
Looking to take flight here.
You can see her struggling to find her bearings.
Watch out.
Big miss right there.
Muay Thai clinch. And
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Barely down for a 1 count.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
Drop kick on target. Monster set up in the corner.
Ooh, smash to the jaw. Kaden saw it coming.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Gets the shoulder up after 1 there.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Stuck in the tree of woe. No escape in sight. And that's what we call the tree of woe position, folks.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Belly to belly. Is it enough? 2. Fends off the 3 count.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
Here we go.
The challenger's able to kick out.
she is still in this fight. Nice running crossbody.
And momentum is slipping away from Carter.
That killer instinct from Bayley shining through. Gets put into the barricade.
Face first off the barricade.
And now thrown back into the ring.
And she'll make the tag.
Oh, God! The challenger being outclassed here.
I don't think she even knows where she is at this point.
Oh, man, what a kick.
Io Sky with a double underhook hoists her opponent way up into the face buster.
Cover! 2. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Io Sky with an over the moonsault. The champ has this one in hand now.
2.
The title's in jeopardy. The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, Bayley and Io Sky.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win.
That's about as perfect an example of tag team wrestling you're ever likely to see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT United States Championship.
The czar of WWE, Dragonuv.
This dude is downright explosive, like a lit stick of dynamite with a very short fuse.
Often called the czar of NXT.
Right now, Dragonuv looking to expand his power to all of WWE.
A young star with plenty of accolades.
The youngest United States champion and the youngest Money in the Bank winner in WWE history.
Already so many titles and major wins to this young man's name.
Saxton, get out of the way. You can't be in this selfie.
This guy has everything going for him. A surefire future main eventer.
The future has become the now, Cole. Austin Theory is already primed for the main event in WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Dragonuv. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT United States Champion, Austin Theory.
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
This is arguably the biggest challenge the champ has faced yet. You can feel it.
Absolutely. We can easily see the title change hands here tonight.
Or we can see a champion do whatever it takes to prevent such a thing from happening, gentlemen.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Pow! Crushed in the corner with a second clothesline.
Vicious right forearm. Oh my gosh!
Just a relentless assault from Dragonuv.
Yeah, some flaws in Theory's game plan are showing.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. The champ trying to roll with these hits. Theory has lost any momentum here.
Ilya proving to be quite the force.
Look, we know Austin Theory can be a mean son of a gun when he wants to. If there were ever a time when he should turn that aspect of his personality on, I would say this match is that.
It's a tightrope to walk between aggression and frustration. Let's see if Theory can manage it. And the neck breaker as the challenger pinned. Is this it? Barely down for a 1 count.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
The fall-away slam. Not the thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Right to the spine.
And Theory's maintaining the advantage now.
And that's a no-nonsense Theory managing that tightrope, showing his aggression.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near. From the top.
He turns it around.
At last, Dragonuv keeps that string of offense in check.
That's possibly the trigger for Dragonuv to battle his way back into this one.
He got whipped into that corner. Great counter.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Ooh.
Up on the turnbuckle now. Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snap there from the top rope.
He's positioning himself, closing in. This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out moments ago, back in it now. The champ not looking great right now.
And the intensity in every move Dragonuv delivers doesn't seem to be wavering one bit.
That holds back Theory's attack.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
Holy moly, what a lariat by Dragonuv.
Pin attempt for the championship. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Right across the face. Beautiful takedown into the Achilles lock. Oh, this one's over. Tap out coming.
Oh, the pressure on the left knee. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to break out and does it. Snap power slam.
The champion into the cover. The challenger's able to kick out.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Theory with a kick to the midsection, tying his opponent up.
Looks like the champ is going to retain. 2. He keeps it. What a title defense by Austin Theory.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, and still NXT United States Champion, Austin Theory.
Ended this match with a big win under his belt.
This win is going to have them on a high for...
scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT World Championship.
They're on their feet for Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling, perhaps the most beloved competitor in NXT history.
Yeah, but Johnny Gargano has also made an immediate impact in the WWE and has an even brighter future than ever.
Scratch and claw through the independents through NXT. Now the spotlight is on Johnny Wrestling.
And he will not give up that spotlight to anyone.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight. Social media buzzing as it always does when this competitor defends his title. This is going to be good.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. And his opponent from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the NXT World Champion, Adam Cole.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel. The champion came out here somewhat gloating their belt around. Don't know if that's their way of playing mind games.
That title should give anyone the right to gloat. Look, what good is it being on top of the mountain if you don't get to look down on everybody else?
That is a sad attitude to have. Oh my, single leg drop kick.
And he's able to counter. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Able to give him the slip.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Johnny Gargano wants to win this match, he needs to get in that big match mindset of his. He needs to go to that place where he'll do anything to score the victory.
Covered by the champ. And there's the kick out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Gets the shoulder up.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
And Gargano gets beat to the punch.
Arm wringer applied.
Oh, by a lariat right to the face. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. And Gargano with ring awareness.
That rebel heart on full display with a taunt from Gargano.
Talk about devastation. Oh, my! Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Uh-oh. Elbow drop.
Oh, stop.
The champ getting put to the test here.
Clothesline with the left arm. Nails.
Gargano now holding the reins.
Gargano has entered that big match mindset.
From the top.
Crash landing.
Oh, and that buys some time.
Ooh, stinging kick. Punch. Gargano setting him up with the long gun. Cover by the challenger.
And he manages to kick out in one.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Johnny TAKEOVER wants to end this thing right now.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
He steers clear of contact.
Make it over. Standing Shiranui.
This is just an overwhelming amount of offense on him.
A swift rhythm of offense here from Johnny. Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Oh, did you see that?
Johnny wants to take to the sky.
From the heavens.
He paid for that one. Oh, man, big time. Super kick with a championship on the line. Wow, Gargano just barely gets the shoulder up.
That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
Engineering.
Into the corner. This can't be good. Ooh, there's the kick. Second row. Followed by sunrise.
Now that is why they're the champ.
There's two. A kick out.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside.
Suicide.
Oh, straight to the floor.
Wildly throwing your body out of the ring like that is more often than not going to provide such a result.
That was an example of boldness backfiring.
You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge. And look at this.
Last shot. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, and still NXT World Champion, Adam Cole.
This is the type of victory where you really have to weigh the costs against the benefits.
I don't know if I'd say the battle scars were worth it, Cole, but I will say the one who did it to them isn't the one celebrating right now.
Talking out your neck to me, are you crazy? I can be aggressive, say the word, oh yeah. I'll teach you a lesson, give you what you deserve. Oh yeah, you love it when I'm mean.